Nothing new. How coaching repackages old ideas. In 2011, during a conversation about building a coaching business, my ex-partner said something that seemed innocent at the time, but now echoes with unsettling clarity. You don't need anything new. You just need to find something you like, then repackage it for yourself. I didn't realize it then, but she had perfectly summarized the unspoken business model of modern coaching. Borrow, dilute, rebrand, and sell. The coaching model: borrow, rebrand, sell. Across the coaching industry, this model is everywhere. Coaches rarely build original frameworks. Instead, they borrow ideas from psychology, spirituality, philosophy, and business. Strip away complexity to make them easier to package and sell. Rebrand them with acronyms, proprietary terms, and trademarks. Sell the resulting product back to clients as if it were a revolutionary breakthrough. Whether it's vertical development, emotional intelligence, trauma work, or purpose coaching, the surface of coaching is littered with concepts borrowed from real fields of study, but simplified beyond recognition for commercial appeal. Reinterpretation without qualification. Borrowing ideas isn't inherently wrong. Philosophy, science, and art have always evolved by building on the work of others. But in coaching, the reinterpretation often happens without qualification, without deep study, and without respect for the original material. When coaching companies adopt complex theories like Ken Wilber's integral theory, or create simplified models like IACR intention, awareness, choice, response, they rarely bring the same philosophical literacy or psychological grounding the original creators, however flawed, attempted to build. Instead, they dilute, making complex developmental models into marketable slogans. This is not evolution. It's reductionism. And even more troubling, many of the original models themselves, like Wilber's, were already philosophically ambitious but scientifically weak. Repackaging them again through a coaching lens only magnifies their lack of empirical foundation while increasing their sales potential. Examples across coaching culture. This pattern is everywhere, from business coaching to spiritual self-help. The Coaching Room's Integral Plus registered trademark program borrows from integral theory, but layers it with simplified interpretations, proprietary trademarks, and coaching frameworks not grounded in psychological research. Darren Stevens' constructed developmental theory, CDT, is promoted as a foundation for vertical development, yet remains largely unknown and unrecognized outside of coaching circles. Simplified models like IACR are presented without peer review or scientific standing. Mel Robbins' Let Them theory, often portrayed as an original insight into emotional detachment, is heavily based on a poem by Cassie Phillips, a connection rarely highlighted in her public messaging. Tony Robbins built his empire by adapting techniques from neurolinguistic programming, NLP, and repackaging them as neuroassociative conditioning, giving old methods new branding to widen mass appeal. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, a pillar of the self-help movement, itself stitched together earlier ideas about positive thinking, spiritual success, and personal magnetism, often without rigorous evidence. Jay Shetty, a modern influencer figure, has been repeatedly criticized for recycling and repackaging traditional wisdoms into easily consumable sound bites for a mass audience. Taki Moore, known as the coach of marketing coaches, epitomizes this trend. His programs teach aspiring coaches how to better package, market, and sell existing ideas, emphasizing slick delivery over the creation of new, deeply grounded knowledge. In every case, the same formula holds. Borrow the idea, simplify the language, repackage it with a catchy label, sell it as a unique method. Each repackaging moves further from depth, further from complexity, and further from the original meaning, leaving clients with polished concepts, but little genuine foundation. Why this matters? This isn't just academic nitpicking. It has real consequences. False expertise is manufactured through surface language, not deep study. Clients are misled into thinking they are engaging with scientifically grounded transformation methods. Emotional and psychological harm can occur when unqualified coaches oversimplify complex human experiences. Genuine disciplines like psychology and philosophy are undermined, as their most difficult and meaningful insights are gutted for marketability. Worst of all, it trains a new generation of coaches to believe that confidence matters more than competence, that if you can package it, you must understand it. Closing reflection. Modern coaching didn't invent transformation. It borrowed it, diluted it, trademarked it, and sold it back to a public hungry for meaning and change. Real growth, real development can't be found in a 7-step system or a trademarked acronym. It can't be borrowed, simplified, and sold. It must be wrestled with, lived through, and understood in all its messy, beautiful, heartbreaking complexity. Until coaching culture recognizes that, it will continue to sell surface-level change, packaged in the borrowed language of depth. In coaching today, almost nothing is truly new. Only the packaging is.